Hey you guys, it's your girls Britbratzbeauty, and pretty much we're gonna get into this look, and that's pretty much it. So if you want to see how I got this look, just continue watching. Hey guys, welcome back. I am back with another video. I'm actually really excited. The time is like 9:30 p.m. and I don't know why I have this much energy. Probably because I done had 4 cups of coffee and I'm so ready to do this. So, and by do this I literally mean get ready to go to the living room. If you understand what that feels like, I relate to you and we are friends, okay? On that note, we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm just pretty much prepping my skin, nothing crazy there. What I am gonna go in with is the Hydrating Booster Drops by e.l.f. and a little bit of, if I find it, the Tarte Hydrating Primer. The combination of the two, they do different things. I put them in different areas, if that makes any sense. So the Hydrating by Tarte, the primer, I normally put on my cheekbones. And then I normally put my hydrating drops around my hyperpigmentation on my chin area where the, obviously the first time, and you guys already know, I have PCOS. So where normally where I remove the hair and stuff, it's always dry, no matter how many times I moisturize, do whatever, because I'm always pulling, tucking, doing whatever to the skin. That's it, no other reason. Again, do what's best for your skin. But this is just what I do, okay? So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna moisturize and then we're gonna get right into the look. I don't really know exactly what I want to do. I do know that I have a certain look that I want to go to because there's a certain wig I'm going to put on. So I am rocking color in my hair. I don't know if color is what I want to do exactly for the makeup look. I think I just want to do like a regular everyday IG baddie type of ordeal with blush. You guys get that part. But yeah, so that's the idea. Obviously make sure skincare and you have already done that portion. Once that's completed, everything else should be a breeze. Going down my neck. And what I will say about the Tarte Hydrating Primer is going to be simply that I feel as though it dries down. It's the perfect primer. It hydrates, it seeps into the skin, sets, and then it gives me a different, so right now you see I'm glistening, but it should die down a little bit in a second. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I put some Anastasia brow gel on my brows. I just need to fill them in. Okay. I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit. Obviously you guys can already tell, like always, my eyebrows are pretty thick. I literally go in where the hairs look a little sparse, fill them in. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and then I'm gonna come right back with them done. Obviously clean them up with concealer, etc., so we can start the look. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm gonna go in with foundation. Obviously you guys already know, if you follow me on any my platforms, and seen my videos, I normally pretty much stick to the same foundations around the same mark. This has pretty much been my staple because I like the coverage in itself. Obviously you guys already see that I have hyperpigmentation. Normally everyone's go-to is correct before you do this, before you do that. Girl, with this foundation you do not need to do it at all. Go get you it. It is Laura Mercier's Flawless Radiance Perfecting Foundation in the color Latte, for those wondering what color I use. And once I put this on, the coverage is incredible. So I'm just going to show you guys what that looks like. I am going to go in with a flat brush. This is a powder brush. I am not saying that this brush does amazing. This is just a brush that I use, to be honest, because I like the way it seems to pair with the foundation. So I'm actually just going to put it on the back of my hand, warm it up because it is pretty cold, and I just feel like when I warm it up it's a tad bit darker than how it sets. So that's the foundation. And so you guys can see immediately, you can't see through that. That's not like, oh, I can see still. No, this is giving you full coverage. This is giving you exactly what I need. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it down to my neck. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I'm not gonna put that much on my forehead, just primarily right here. And then as you can see, I'm not gonna bring the foundation up. I'm just going to set the rest of my face, and there's no need for a foundation here because you're going to conceal anyway. Okay, save product, girls, save products. Okay, and then my nose. And I always say I rather go a tad bit lighter and warm up my face later versus being too dark and trying to brighten. You end up using more product that way in my eyes, in my opinion. And because I'm going to get the edges of my mouth, making sure that that is flawless. Now that my foundation is done, I am going to conceal. I know I look weird, almost like I have raccoon, like my face is sunken in, so we're just gonna bring that out. I'm just gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Warm Sand. It's pretty much my go-to. And then this is the first concealer that I use to brighten my face up. And quite frankly, I don't feel like however way you put it on makes a huge difference. It's about how long you set it, how well you blend it out. I'm gonna stick it to this layout of my face, and then I'm gonna let it sit, dry down a little bit. While that's drying down, I'm going to contour. I am going to use my LA Pro concealer. This one is in the color Toast. There's a hair on it. Did it drop? Okay, well, there was a hair on it. And go higher than you normally would. I feel like I should have went a tad bit higher, but whatevs. My nose contour, I follow the natural lines in my a little bit under my brow bone, and I go in. So, and this is, I raise my eyebrows. Sorry, I need to look at the mirror for this. And come down the bridge of my nose. Okay. And while the highlight is going to drag down a little bit, we're going to blend out the contour and chisel my face a little bit. You can put more if you'd like, totally up to you. For this instance, you don't want to blend, you don't want it to look muddy, you want to dab, okay? And that's pretty much until you get the look you're looking for. Just gonna dab it out. You want to do a cream powder first, then set it with whatever contour powder you want to use, bronzer, etc. Okay. And then my next brush I actually am obsessed with. It is from when I was in cosmetology school, but it's literally my go-to. It looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it's literally my favorite. It's at an angled brush. It definitely helps with doing my nose, etc. And if I have too much, I'll just go in, blend it back to my cheeks. But okay, once you have blended out your contour, I'm just gonna go in and blend out my highlight. I am gonna spray because I feel like it dried down a little bit too much, but we're gonna see. Before I did not with this this beauty blender because after I saw that video of like, your beauty blenders have mold in it, I'm feared because I still love my beauty blender, but I'm so scary. 2 sprays. And I just feel like this side's a tad bit lighter. So I'm just gonna add a drop. Well, 2 dots, okay? And I can, you could probably see that I can barely add any, but it makes a big difference, okay? And follow the natural lines in your face. Literally follow your eye all the way up to your brow, to your hairline. Look up, try to avoid. Okay, once that is in, I go in with another shade. If you really like that bright under eye look, I let it go in with my Tarts. I go in with the color light medium 29N. Basically, everybody knows what Shape Tape looks like, I feel like. Gives it the oomph that you really need. So for your original one, first concealer that you're using, 1 or 2 shades lighter, fine. But the next one definitely needs to be that girl. 5 shades. I'm probably dragging it, but definitely, if you wouldn't wear it, you know for sure, absolutely not for foundation, that's another person who is this woman, then you're using the right one. And for this one, strategic, I just want it right there. That's it. And then this one, I let it dry down completely. And then I would blend it out. So I'll let that do that. In the meantime, what I'm gonna do is go in with my powder contour, my cream blush, actually cream blush first. You guys can see me do that. All that good stuff. So let that dry down, let it do its thing. Okay. I am gonna go in with Maybelline's Cheek Heat. I actually really am in my blush era, I feel like. Before I was like, no blush, no blush, no blush. Now, girl, past the blush, where is it at? It's missing. I need some color. Yeah, it won't come out. I can feel it. There you go. Now we're talking. And with this product, I feel like this is a buildable blush. It's not, it's pigmented, but I'm also punk. But you can build it as well. I am using Berry Flame 35. I feel like that matches perfectly. Yeah. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. brush. I'm play with it. It has this, it's gel. Bless me. Whew. this gel consistency. So just keep that in mind. And I'm just gonna pack that on my cheekbones. And again, I don't feel like you can go wrong with blush at all. And the reason why I'm going at an angle straight like this is simply because I want my face to look a certain way during pictures and draws, and this is what works for my face shape. I feel like there's a tad bit more on my right side than my left. Yeah. Do a little bit more. Perfect. Now I'm gonna use my, what contour am I gonna use? Contour color. This one's e.l.f. I broke the lid. It's in the shade sorry, I don't know why I was just reading the warning and I was like, why did I say that? Anyways, this is the e.l.f. in the shade Toffee. Work your way up, don't just go all the way in. I feel like I mix contours so that way I can achieve the look that I'm going for. And you never want to go too chiseled and you're like, whoa, didn't mean to do that. I'm just warming up my face a little bit. I feel like my forehead's too big, so we're just gonna trim it down a bit because what is this? It's literally 5 fingers. Like, relax, forehead, relax. I'm gonna go behind the jawline. Just a smidge. Not too much. Just warming it up a tad, a little shink today. I feel like my concealer should be almost about dry. And then we're gonna take the beauty blender. We're just gonna blend this out, okay? Okay, and then as you can see, the highlight is blended out. I'm just gonna go in with the NYX setting powder. It's the Can't Stop Won't Stop. I believe this is the shade Banana. Yeah, it is. Go in with my e.l.f. brushes again. I'm pretty sure this is the e.l.f., but you know, it's my favorite. It looks like this. And just set my under eye. in the areas I don't want to move, which pretty much all over, but you guys get my point. And plus, I feel like the setting powder and the shade Banana gives me that. It works with my concealer is what I'm trying to say, instead of against it. So going down the bridge of my nose simply because I get really oily. I feel like after a few hours, and this just saves it an extra hour or two. It's the T-zone for me that really takes the cake. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with Pixie by Petra in the shade Beach Rose. It looks like this. Just go over on top. I do like to layer my blushes. I just feel like that's what works for moi. And then we're going to do a little sparkle, little highlight. Highlight, I feel like it's my staple. I'm stuck in it for years now. Artist Couture in the color Conceited. If you have not tried any of their highlights, stop what you're doing right now. Go order it. And thank me later, because girl, what are you doing? This been that girl, okay? And there's nothing wrong with smiling for the camera, getting that highlight on there. I like a little sparkle. Not too much, just enough so when the light hits it, you see me. And then I'm gonna go in with, I forgot what shade this is, but we're just gonna do a tad bit on the bridge. Tip of my nose, like that. And right there. Blend that out on my nose a little bit better. Same thing with the nose line. And that's pretty much the base. I'm just going to add lashes and go from there. Oh, and add my moles, and I'll be back. Okay, the makeup is pretty much done. My eyelashes are making me mad because I just feel like they never look the same, but I take them off the same packet or box. Last, we're just going to do my lips. I'm just gonna line it with my favorite brown liner. I have no clue what it is, so don't ask. I really truly have no clue what it is. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna go in with still a lipstick, and then I'm gonna go in with some lip gloss that I got from the beauty supply store. It looks like this. It's by Absolute New York. I'm in the color Stimulation, the freshly bitten gloss. So and then you're gonna apply your clear coat. When you apply your clear coat, you don't wanna blend it too much, and then it gets muddy, and then your whole lips are brown. So go in with some lip gloss. Hold on too much on the inner corners. I wipe the excess off. Sorry, that's a trick. So this is pretty much the look. Hopefully you guys can get past the fact that my eyelashes look crazy, but this is pretty much the look. I'm going to finish my outro and stuff with my hair done, with my wig and stuff, and then come back. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm back so you guys can see the finished look. This is pretty much what it's giving. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm wearing a synthetic wig that I didn't botch, but that's beside the point. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much it, and stay tuned for next time. I do appreciate you guys.